Stop bullying. Start the movement.
What's going to happen to me tomorrow? Can I make it to school all day tomorrow without being bullied? And then in class, each hour, they're thinking, can I make it to the next classroom without being shoved or jostled or made fun of or my hair tugged or knocked over or something? I think it just plays in our kids' minds. I think kids' grades suffer from bullying. Their grades suffer, personal lives suffer, home life suffer because they become withdrawn. They don't want to talk to their mom. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. They're humiliated. It makes them feel like they aren't worthy of friends, of things, because kids say ugly, taunting things to kids, and it just devastates the self-esteem. Students who are bullied have to deal with it in several ways. In the hallways, it's very hard. Find a different route and stay away from it if you know. That's the one way to do it. I'm not saying run from bullying. I'm saying sometimes if you know that they're gathered up at this hallway, it might be wise to find a different hallway and just avoid having to have the anxiety in one's stomach every day.
Bullying, I think, is probably the most immature thing that a person can do. If that's what it takes for a person to make his point or her point, to verbally abuse folks, to physically abuse folks, just to say, hey, I am somebody, that's lame. That is taking the low road.
It affects their daily lives at school, and it affects their lives at home also.
Bullying is one of those things that whether you're the one doing the bullying or the victim of the bullying, it's going to affect you in some pretty adverse ways. We want everyone to come to school and be able to feel safe and feel like they can concentrate on their studies without any bullying issues.
Stop bullying and start the movement.
Bullying has a lot of forms. Physical is just one form. Verbal and emotional bullying is also something that just cannot be tolerated.
Verbal bullying is defined as any act of verbal communication that tears a student or an adult down rather than lifting that person up. Or another way of putting it, communication that discourages versus encourages.
Stop bullying. Start the movement.
Cyberbullying is when one student either harasses or embarrasses or threatens in some type of manner another student, either by text on their cell phones or on the internet.
All that information is out there. It's easy to find. Anybody can find that type of information. So once you write it down and you post it to the internet, it is there for everybody to read. So once you do it, it is too late. You cannot take it back.
Cyberbullying is becoming a big thing. You can't get away from it if it's at school and you go home. It's on the computer, it's texting, it's Facebooking. Kids can't leave other kids alone.
Stop bullying. Start
the movement.
Stop bullying, start a 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 movement.
Stop bullying. Start a movement.
Stop bullying, start a movement.
Stop bullying. Start a movement.